Good morning. Today I'm at Cemetery Memorial Park doing an adventure lab that simulates 5 different geocache types. If that sounds like fun or interesting to you, come join me. From 1860 to 1944, this park was actually a cemetery. So it's only fitting that the signs are on granite, which are commonly used for gravestones and memorials. And they're also commonly used for earth caches. So that's what we're going to do. And then follow me as we go up into the park to the next location. Here we are in a dog park doing an adventure lab created by a dog. So doesn't it make sense that our traditional will be at a fire hydrant? And aren't we glad that we only have to find some information and not look for a nano before moving on to our next one? So what do you need for a CETO? Well, some trash bags, a place to get rid of the trash. And fortunately, people do a really good job of picking up after their dogs here, so we're not going to have to pick up any poo, but we do have to get some information so we can get our smiley and then move to an interesting location. As I walked around the park, I noticed that there was a pattern of where the graves were placed. The grave markers with Hispanic surnames are grouped in one section, and the English surnames are grouped in another. At our next location, we'll learn that the Catholics were buried in one section, the Protestants in another, and the Jews and others were buried in a third. Our fourth location takes us to a map and some history of the cemetery. And it simulates a letterbox where we need to go and follow some directions to get to the marker that has the information we need. Veterans of 5 wars, represented by monoliths, are buried in this cemetery. To complete this multi, we need to gather some information, which will lead us to a gravesite of a veteran who was awarded the Medal of Honor. I gathered all the information I needed to find the 2 grave markers and complete that multi, and all of the rest of the adventure lab. So at this point, I'm going to tell you, hey, thanks for joining me.